Hi everybody, I'm Sonia Baghdadi.
And I'm Darren Kramer. Police say a horse suffered months of neglect before never leaving a Bethany barn.
A Good Samaritan was visiting a neighbor to the home and called police when they saw the animal in trouble. News 8's Stephanie Simoni is live with more on how the horse is doing now. Stephanie?
Sonia, Darren, animal control officers say they now own the paint horse Cheyenne. She was found in feet of mud and her own waist. When we were there, we saw her muscles twitching, but she's expected to be okay.
Cheyenne can't tell her story, but her past is difficult to hear.
It makes me very angry, and it makes me very sad that someone would let this happen.
Lombardi says they discovered her in this Bethany barn deep in the woods off Cheshire Road.
In a small stall that was probably about 3 feet deep in mud and manure. And she did have food and water in the barn.
Police say she hadn't taken a step since winter.
Her feet are overgrown, her skin is in poor condition from the crusted manure that she was living in.
After what Cheyenne's been through, you can imagine she wouldn't trust anyone. But the doctor says that's not the case at all. She's quite friendly. Aren't you, girl?
She's very forgiving. She has every right to hate people, and she doesn't.
She says with her good attitude, appetite, and the right caretakers at Lockett's Meadow, a brighter future is ahead of her.
Everything's going to be gradual and in stages, and she'll come out the other side, and she'll be okay. You know, whatever kind of job she can have, we won't know for a long time.
They usually train rescue horses for therapeutic riding, but if Cheyenne can't do it, she'll have to settle for a comfy retirement. Unfortunately, Cheyenne's story is not unusual for Dr. Golub.
It never gets easier, you know, you just do the best you can and try to help the ones that you can, and we know that we can't help them all, we can't save them all, but, you know, if people are observant and do something when they see there's a problem, if they suspect that there's an issue, they need to report it.
Dr. Golub says in cases like this, oftentimes the owner doesn't realize the damage they're doing to the animal. As far as if any criminal action is being taken, state police say it's being investigated further by district animal control officers. They have not said whether or not any arrests have been made in this. Live in News 8 Control, I'm Stephanie Simoni.